Hello, everybody. So we're working on Ranger today. If you guys haven't seen this guy on the channel yet, this is actually new, but today we're going to be installing headlights. LED headlight bulbs. Start off by removing these two. They're 5.5 mils. I don't have a 5.5 mil, so I'm using a set of pliers. And I'll be back as soon as I'm done with that. Now, once you get these two screws off, you can remove this plastic trim, and it actually reveals the second tab. This one's already pretty much visible, this one's not. Plus you got to remove it in order to pull this adjustment knob out. So basically just pull up on it until it stops. Same thing here. This one's a little loose, so it's probably going to fall back down as soon as I try to move it. Yeah. Basically just kind of find the sweet spot as far as removal goes. And boom, headlight comes right out. It's only held in by these two tabs. It's really easy to take out. Then your headlight bulb is right here. You just undo this, pull the bulb out, and then you undo this tab, and then you can plug the new bulb in. I'll be back with the new bulb. Now, old bulb is out. It might feel a little sketchy getting this ring off and putting it on the new one, but it'll be fine. This bulb is actually meant to have the ring slide over it. And yeah, it's pretty easy. I just need to take this little paper off. I'll do that as soon as this is in. Now, your bulb has 3 little tabs. So you got one right here at the top. You got 2 down at the bottom. You can't really see that one. There it is. You basically have to match it to the tabs in there. You see 2 of them right there. Then you just push it in. Figure out where your tabs are. Push it in. Kind of just gotta figure it out. Come on. And then you get your ring and you twist it to lock it, and it's in. That's it. Bulb's in there. Make sure it's vertical inside that housing. Kind of see that there, vertical. And then you remove your paper, and then you just plug her back in. This is so hard to do with one hand, but I'm going to do it anyways. Boom. There you go. Now you put your headlight in. Headlight back in its slot. Oh no. Gotta figure out where it goes. It's in there somewhere. But I'll be back with the headlight in, and then I can show you guys how it works. Alright. Flash is on. But basically just get your tabs put back on and you're good to go there. You can adjust your headlight using this, and make sure you adjust it because LEDs are very bright. LEDs in reflector housing are very bright. You don't want to be that jerk that rides around with LEDs in badly aimed reflector housings. So do that. Then what you're going to do, you're going to put your panel back on here and put in your 2 screws. Now, the bulbs I'm using are actually Specialist LED bulbs. They're Daytona brand. They're made by a company called Metro, which some of y'all may know from the car audio stuff, but I guess they're doing LED bulbs now, but they're actually well designed from what it looks like. They're well designed. They use CSP chips that are in the correct spot for the filament. And they look good, basically. They look correct to a 9007 headlight bulb. And I'm gonna close everything right now. So I'll be using the in the truck. But basically, I'm going to turn that on. You see you have the LED light. And then if you want your high beam, you have your high beam. Looks pretty good. I also have my very bright turn signals. People cannot say that I'm not turning. But just a quick introduction on this Ranger. I bought this like a month or 2 ago, and it ran, but it needed a clutch. So my dad and I spent some time, put a clutch in it, and we basically just went through and made it run real good. And when I bought it, it had a really bad misfire. Turns out that this plug on the ignition coil was just bad. So we replaced that plug, we put new plug wires, we put a new ignition coil on it, and that's good. It's good to go. It runs smooth now. Now I just want to get it working to the point where it's a daily driver. And honestly, the only thing it really needs now is a rear axle. The stock rear axle has really bad bearings in it, and you can hear it whenever you're driving. You can hear like the squeaking and the grinding noises. So that is a plan. I'm going to get new bearings for it. Let's close the hood. Good old hood prop. I need 2 hands for this. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this is a 3-liter Ford Ranger. It's got a 5-speed manual. It is the Edge model. It's a 2002 model year. I just got it registered and insured. Here's some of the old parts I've replaced already. Broken grille, the corner markers, and the headlights, which are all been replaced by these. So the black headlights with the black surround headlights with the clear lenses and the clear side markers, new grille, new pretty much that. Eventually this truck's gonna get painted. I think I'm gonna paint it antimatter blue. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna paint it antimatter blue. And it's basically going to get the same wheel and tire package as, well, wheel setup as my truck, my F-150. Just small, scaled down to fit this thing. It's going to have 15-inch method 301s. Probably with some 31 or 33-inch all-terrains. I'm not sure what brand tires yet. I'm really debating just going with some BFG KO2s. Can't really beat them. They're good tires. They're a little expensive, but yeah, it's fine. I do want to swap out the taillights for a set of newer model taillights that have the reverse light right here, but that's $60. I don't feel like spending now. I'd rather save that in order to get a new rear axle. I also got to replace pretty much the front bumper just to get it nice and clean. It's got a big old dent right here. It looks like it's been repainted at some point. Got another hit right here, but yeah, it's gonna get redone. New front bumper. The rest of the bodywork isn't bad except for one dent on the bed, which we tried a bit to get it out, but I'm not really worried about it. Only reason why it's dirty like this is because we're under a tree, and if y'all know how trees work, you get sap. But yeah. This is my Ford Ranger. This will become my daily. Kind of putting that guy off the sideline for a bit. Probably for about 2 or 3 years. And then I get to play with it as a toy. At least that's what I'm telling myself, right? At the moment, let's look at the interior. We got pliers. At the moment, I've already done some interior modifications to it. I'm gonna get the 0.5 zoom lens on it. NRG steering wheel with a working horn, and I don't get a airbag light, so thanks NRG. I have new fog light assemblies. I have a grill for a kicker 8-inch L7. So that's gonna be a subwoofer that I'm gonna put in here. I just need to buy it. It's gonna go behind the seat. Excuse my allergies. I put this radio in it. It had a Sony radio originally, and while it worked, it was just garbage. Like it sucked. It barely got any radio stations, and I don't even use the radio, so that annoyed me for some reason. And then you have this one has Bluetooth, so I can listen to my music. And really, I'm not even going to use the radio on this. I'm pretty much just going to use this as an audio source, and my phone's going to be my source of everything. This, it's a stick shift. So, yeah. Another manual vehicle. I love it. Yeah, I need to fix this. This is the oil pressure gauge. It is basically stuck right where it's at. Basically goes up, hits that peg, and then just kind of stays there. it kind of stays there for a bit, so it's kind of annoying. I gotta fix it. I just gotta pull the gauge cluster out, but that's work for some time that I don't have. So yeah, you got that. Huh? Oh, I forget these things have the it fades on. I forget that happens. So it turns on, and then it fades on. It's pretty cool. And then you have your headlights, which I gotta re-aim at some point. They're aimed a little low right now, but not the end of the world. Yeah. Ford Ranger, guys. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a comment and subscribe. Looking forward to continuing to work on this thing, and look forward to seeing probably Noah and myself and Joey swapping the rear axle on this. And then for after that, it's going to be my daily driver. Yeah, talk to y'all later.